Hi everyone, Lisa Haven here. Well, before I begin the broadcast, I want to remind you to check your subscription. Please make sure you have that bell notification checked and that you're getting all the notifications because YouTube has been on a rampage deleting people from the subscription feed. So please make sure you are still subscribed. But with that, today I've got a very huge announcement about Donald J. Trump and how he is in massive trouble. He is literally the most hated man on the planet by those on the left, by the mainstream media, by Democrats, and the entire Democrat Party, quite frankly, hate him with a passion, which makes me like him all the more. Now, obviously, I don't agree with him on everything. However, right now, he is facing some real serious litigation issues, and I think you need to be aware of them. But before I dive in, check out my sponsor at preparewithlisa.com. By the way, if you don't have food storage, we have been told over and over again that shortages are absolutely coming. Please make sure you stock up by going to preparewithlisa.com. And right now you can get $250 off of their 3-month emergency food supply kit. They also have a 4-week emergency food supply kit, which by the way is a great Christmas gift. So check it out at preparewithlisa.com. All right, so let's dive into what on earth is going on with the former president of the United States, again, who is the enemy of the socialist left, but is a hero, if we will, in some aspects, for those of us who are all about freedom and just really draining the swamp, if you will. And I hope if he is elected president, we know that he's running now, but I hope either him or DeSantis, I'm all for DeSantis as well, I like them both, but I'm hopeful, fingers crossed, that they actually do drain the FBI, the DOJ, and the corruption that we see at the highest levels. But with that, let's dive into what's going on and the latest attacks on Donald J. Trump and how they're literally attempting to stop him from being president yet again. Take a look. Here we are on abcnews.com. As he begins his 2024 run, Trump faces legal challenges in 4 courtrooms in one day. Cases involving the former president are playing out in 4 courtrooms on Tuesday. Now, this has just passed. It was yesterday that some of these went by, but what I want to say is this is the man that has had massive litigations filed against him from every angle over everything under the sun, and he's been able to prevail, and I hope that continues to be the pattern. But the thing is, it really is a witch hunt, the way that they're attacking our former president. I have never in my life seen a man attacked at the level that Donald Trump has been attacked at before. But take a look. Let's dive into this article. What exactly did go on Tuesday? Well, for starters, 4 days after Merrick Garland appointed a special counsel to oversee the entirety of the Justice Department criminal investigation into Trump's handling of classified materials after leaving office, the Justice Department was expected Tuesday to ask a federal appeals court in Atlanta to remove the special master, the independent arbitrator appointed to review the materials from the case. The special master had been appointed by a federal judge in Florida to review materials seized from Trump's Mar-a-Lago estate to determine which, if any, were protected by executive privilege or attorney-client privilege. Now, that's just one of the things, one of the battles that Donald Trump is fighting. But I want to add this regarding AG Merrick Garland's special counsel, because I think this is an important point here. Take a look at this article on the Daily Caller. The special counsel investigating Trump was the key figure in the IRS targeting scandal. No joke. It goes on. Jack Smith, the special counsel appointed by AG Merrick Garland to investigate former President Donald Trump's possession of classified information, was a key figure in the IRS's infamous targeting of conservative nonprofits, according to a 2014 report by Republicans on the House Oversight Committee. So here we have a man associated with the IRS targeting of conservatives under Obama, and this is the one that they have appointed to the special counsel investigation under Donald J. Trump. And by the way, his wife also has some strange dealings. Here we are, RepublicanBrief.com. Breaking: wife of Trump special counsel produced Michelle Obama documentary and donated thousands of dollars to Biden. That's Jack Smith's wife there. So here, let me just hit the pause button. This is a guy involved with Lois Lerner and all the issues that they had with the tax scandal under Obama. And what happened was, if you're not familiar with that particular tax scandal, is the IRS targeted conservatives. They targeted Tea Party patriot groups. They've targeted 501c3 conservative organizations. And I believe, if I'm recalling off the top of my head, it may not be exact, but about 95% of the audits were done to conservatives and conservative businesses. So much so that they had to go on record and apologize. And yet, somehow, this man who was involved in that is still allowed on special counsels investigating conservatives. I mean, it really seems a bit one-sided. And that's why I say Donald Trump is in a lot of trouble, because they're really putting people in his path that should have been recused, should have been fired, should have been let go of. And why the Republican Party has done nothing about this man is beyond me. Why do we still have people who targeted people for their political beliefs in organizations and being appointed to councils? By the way, I have been talking about this in detail at restrictedrepublic.com. Please get on over there. Right now, in light of everything that's going on, I'm going to offer the very best deal that I've ever offered. And by the way, we make little to none off this deal. Right now, I'm only going to offer it for 24 hours. That's it, through, I think, Black Friday, early Black Friday. After that, the coupon's going to cut off, but you can get it for $2.99 per month. Use the coupon code Thanksgiving. But the reason that you want to get over there is because we've got inside information that you're not going to get anywhere else. And we have published bombshell video after bombshell video after bombshell video, and you really need to know what's going on. So get it for $2.99 per month. Use that coupon code Thanksgiving to take advantage of that. All right, so let's see what else they're targeting Donald J. Trump for. Going back to that article on ABC News here, let's get into the second thing that happened as of Tuesday, and it states, in New York City on Tuesday, the prosecution was expected to rest its criminal case against the Trump Organization. Former Trump Organization Chief Financial Officer Alan Weisselberg, who in August pleaded guilty to skirting nearly $2 million in income taxes, testified last week that it was his decision alone to commit tax fraud by paying no taxes on the fringe benefits he received from the Trump Organization, including rent paid on his Manhattan apartment. So that's just another thing that happened on Tuesday. And by the way, what I want to add in addition to this is not only are the Democrats and radical leftists going after Donald Trump, but they're also going after his lawyers, those who are his campaign managers, those who are associated with them. And they're literally litigating them all into bankruptcy as much as they possibly can, using the court system. Regardless of whatever it is they're going after, they're finding a needle in a haystack and taking it to the extreme. This should really tick off the American people and the Republican Party in general. And I'm not sure why there isn't more of an uproar, right? But go on. Here's the third thing that happened as well. And check it out here in that same article. Tuesday, attorneys representing Trump were scheduled to appear in New York State Supreme Court at a hearing in the state attorney general's civil lawsuit against Trump, his children, and his company. In September, after a 17-month-long investigation, New York AG Letitia James filed a $250 million civil suit against the Trumps for allegedly, by the way, this is just BS, grossly inflating the former president's net worth by billions of dollars and cheating lenders and others with false and misleading financial statement. James subsequently installed a court-appointed monitor to oversee parts of the Trump Organization while the trial proceeds. Trump, who has denied the wrongdoing, has called James' investigation a politically motivated witch hunt. And I believe he is absolutely right in that. And also, finally, former Ellie communist E. Jean Carroll was scheduled to appear Tuesday in a federal court in New York City for a hearing in her defamation lawsuit against Trump. Carroll sued him in November 2019 after Trump denied raping her by questioning her credibility and saying that she was not my type. Trump has denied the charges, and the trial, by the way, is now scheduled for February. But despite all that, President Trump has prevailed in quite a number of cases. In fact, separate lawsuits by Trump's niece, Mary Trump, and his former fixer, Michael Cohen, were dismissed last week. Also last week, federal prosecutors in New York City denied to charge Trump's one-time attorney, Rudy Giuliani, with violating foreign lobbying laws. See how they're going after his attorneys and those surrounded with him. And of course, Trump's 2016 inauguration fundraiser, Tom Barrack, was found not guilty yet again of illegal foreign lobbying charges 3 weeks ago. So you can see just in that ABC article alone how they admit they're going after Trump, they're going after people associated with Trump, they're going after his fundraising people, his CPAC members, all of it. And this is why I'm going to state this warning out there. It's not just Donald Trump that they're after. Trump has said it very clearly. They're after you, the supporters. That's why the Democrat left and the progressives keep going on air saying that we're some kind of extreme threat to democracy, and they keep labeling us and listing us. And this is also why the Department of Justice and the FBI refuse to do any investigation into Hunter Biden and Joe Biden, but instead focus all their investigation on Donald J. Trump. It's a double standard. And Merrick Garland is nothing but a double standard a-hole, if you will. Now, here is good news. BreitbartNews.com. Kevin McCarthy announces Merrick Garland under investigation. Preserve your documents and clear your calendar. Now, he stated that back in August. However, I am hopeful, fingers crossed, that they actually go through with it, because this double standard cannot continue to rise, especially now that we have control of the House. So I want to hearken you. Please contact your representatives, your senators, and let them know that now is the time to investigate Merrick Garland, and not just Merrick Garland. We also have others in the FBI and DOJ and the secretary there, Mayorkas, that needs to be investigated. McCarthy has already promised to potentially impeach him right after an investigation. But back to my case in point, they're going to do everything in their power to keep Trump out of his 2024 bid. Mark my words, they are going to litigate him to eternity. They already are. And I believe their attacks against conservatives are going to intensify. The censorship is going to intensify. One reason, again, I am offering that massive coupon over there at Restricted Republic. Get to restrictedrepublic.com. I can't stress that enough, but they are going to do everything in their power to silence us, to shut us up before this 2024 election. And they're really going to go after Donald J. Trump in order to do that. By the way, if you haven't checked out my new YouTube channel, We're Forked Up, this is a new YouTube channel that we're starting more or less because of all the sad news that we constantly have to hear. I wanted an entertainment value that you guys can watch and just kind of have fun. So it's like fun, food, humor, entertainment. Justice Knight and myself created this, but please get over there and subscribe. It's called We're Forked Up. And we've got 2 brand new videos that we just put up. We're going to try to post 1 video every week to kind of give you a little bit of a reprieve from the news. No politics on this. It's just about eating out, having fun, and reviewing the restaurants there. But really, if you want to laugh, check it out, because that's all that it's about. It's just a real entertainment value. But check it out at we'reforkedup.com. I'll leave a link in the description box below. Anyhow, I love all of you. I'm Lisa Haven, signing out.